Welcome to the market snapshot. The S&P lost minus 1.9% last week due to an overly robust labor market report and Fed comments that have curbed the interest rate cut expectations for this year. The interest rate sensitive financial sector and the retail sector came under particularly strong pressure. This week, the US inflation figures for December will be presented on Wednesday. At an expected 2.9%, this could be the third consecutive rise. The producer prices will be released the day before and the retail sales figures for the previous months on Thursday. The Fed Beige Book on Tuesday and the industrial production on Friday are also worth mentioning. On the corporate side, the reporting season for the last quarter of the last year will now begin. Banks such as Citigroup, Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan will report their quarterly figures on Wednesday and Bank of America and Morgan Stanley will follow on Thursday. With an expected 12% earnings growth, Deutsche Bank sees an acceleration of the earnings growth compared to the third quarter of 2024. The S&P has had a weak start to the year. The strong US dollar, boosted by the President-elect Trump hegemonic policy, could cause future S&P earnings to slump. In addition, the strong labor market and the higher corporate spending could weigh on rate cut expectations, which are now only at 2 rate cuts for 2025 with a probability of 21%. Investors are also looking at the January effect. If the S&P January performance is positive, the S&P will rise in 90% of cases over the year with an average performance of 16.5%. The more this will be processed by the media, the greater the susceptibility to errors of these seasonal effects. However, the market clearing process doesn't appear to be over yet. In the short term, however, the S&P could currently encounter some demands at its 100-day line in the price chart. This week's portfolio selection stock is EverQuote. The insurance service provider shines with high sales and earnings figures in recent quarters, well above the industry average, and the analyst positive revisions could help the stock out of the consolidation process. Two final notes. On January 20th, on Monday, the stock market will be closed due to the inauguration of Donald Trump as a new US president, and the World Economic Forum in Davos will start on the same day. Thanks for watching, have a great start and see you next Monday. Ciao.